Hello friends, how you doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sheree from Jewelry Crafts with Sheree, and I'm here to share some Panda Hall Selected products I picked up. They had asked me to demonstrate some products, and I picked out 3 things. So last week I did the unboxing and demonstrated 1 product, and today I'm going to demonstrate 2 products or share with you what my plans are for them. So I had shown you where I picked up this ribbon. It looks like a measuring tape. I thought it was so cool, and I could have some fun with this and do several different crafting. I mean, there's just so many things you can do with this, right? So one thing I already did was, let me show you. I also picked up these D-rings from Panda Hall Selected. So I'll have the product links in my video, or under my video, in the description box. But here's the D-rings with a little lobster. Actually, it's a quite good size, little lobster claw clasp. So, and there's 20 in this package. And in the measuring tape ribbon, you get 2 of these quite generous lengths of measuring tape ribbon. So what I did already was, I'm really having some fun with these. The product links will be in my description box, and a coupon. The coupon is Sheree, my name, S-H-E-R-E-E, for 10% off your order. And the website link is in my description box. So just click on that link, on those links, the website and the products, and you can find these very easily, and then they'll know that you came from my video, right? So I made this little, it can be a keychain or whatever I want it to be, but it's a little wristlet keychain, and I use that. It is quite strong, so I would think it would be okay for a little keychain if you wanted to use it for that. But I made this one already, and it was so fun. So I'm going to show you a couple other projects I plan on using this for. Like this, I consider kind of like a jewelry project, using the D-rings in this way. But I'm also going to use it on my other channel where I do, make junk journals and paper crafting. And so like I would use it over there for that type of crafting. Like say this is a tag, it would be so cute to put this on a tag as a little trim like that. Or you could use it for the little topper. So you're going to put a hole up here and just string this through the little hole and make your topper for your tag. So that would be very cool. And then I also plan on using them in my journals, where I would take a page, let me remove the plastic here, and say put it on the edge of a page as trim. Or you could, decorate a pocket or whatever. I will demonstrate this on my other channel at some point when I get to working on a journal over there. That's Turquoise Dreaming is my other channel. If you want to check it out, if you don't know that I'm over there, I am. There's always, I think I always put a link under my videos for that too. But anyway, so that was what I've done and what I'm planning on doing. And I'm sure I'll think of a lot more uses for this. Very pretty and cool, and you can make it very vintagey, or however, use it in a sewing journal type thing for this measuring tape ribbon. So I'm going to put that to the side, and then I'm so excited about this one also. So I made that little measuring tape wristlet, but I also made a lanyard here. So this would go around your neck, and you can hang your keys or hang an ID card or whatever for work or wherever, type of thing. And this was so easy to make and so fun and quick that it would really be a good project for anyone. If someone's learning how to sew, this would be a fun project, I think, for someone learning how to sew. Or if you already know how to sew like I do, it's a super fun, quick project. If you just want to have something fun to use up some of your fabric scraps, click that link under my video, get yourself a package or 2 of these, because I think I'm going to be using these up. I'm going to make them for gifts and everything, because then after I did the gingham, this is red and white gingham, just wanted a bright colored fabric. I picked out this fabric, my little daisy fabric here, and made this wristlet. So isn't that adorable? And there's the little D-ring. It looks just like one you would buy in a store, right? So cute. So I wanted to show you how I did this in case you've never made one, and show you how easy it is to make. So for the wristlet, this is my piece of fabric. It is 10 inches this way and 3 inches this way. And then so I just took it to I like doing it this way. There's several different ways to do this, okay? I watched several videos and picked out the way I thought would be my favorite and the way I thought I would like to make it. So I tried it and I do love this way of doing it. So I took my piece of 10 by 3 inch fabric. I folded it in half like this and ironed it. So I put a crease here. Then I folded this side up to that crease and I ironed that. And I fold this side up to that and I ironed that, right? So I had all that done, and then I folded it up and made this crease. So you end up with this little strip of fabric with all your right side out. If there's an inside and an outside of your fabric, you're folding your inside and keeping your right side out. So now I have this strip, and this is going to be my wristlet. So I'm going to go and sew. The next step is to sew. Straight stitch. The whole thing is straight stitch, so no, you don't have to worry about doing zigzag or anything. Not that that's hard, but just a simple straight stitch. I'm going to sew one close to the edge on this side and this side, and then I'm going to come back and show you the next step. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I am using white thread, and so it's a little hard to see on here, but I'm going to try to show you. So if you look on either side, maybe you can see the white thread going down each side, just a straight line. Now, if you're new to sewing, or if you feel like you need to pin this before I went to sew, if I needed to pin it or clip it, you can do that. Put some little pins and clips to keep everything in place. I didn't do that. I didn't feel like I needed to do that. So I just went over there and held it with my hand and sewed it. But I also, as I was putting it in, I line it up with my way of guiding my fabric and keeping a straight line is to line my fabric up with some of the lines under your presser foot. And that way, that's how I keep my, I line it up with something there to keep my line straight. And as I was pushing it through, as it came through under the presser foot, I did hold it on the other side like this as it went through with my finger up here at the top and guided it through so that I could keep a nice straight line. Okay, so now this is so easy and so fun. I think I'm gonna, this is the first time I've done it, and I just am loving it already. So you can tell when you're gonna love something, right? And when you're gonna be like, oh, I'm never doing this again type of thing. And I'm loving this. So now you put your D-ring on, okay? And you go ahead and just, see, I've got it on there. Now, see, I've got right sides on both sides of this, so it doesn't matter really how I put this on there. And you should have the same thing now, right sides on both sides. So I'm going to go over there again. See, I've got my D-ring. I'm going to go over there again and sew across here, just straight across with a straight stitch. But I'm going to sew back and forth like 4 times, okay? So up and back, 4, up one, back one, and 4 times all together. So I'm going to do that. I want I want this to be nice and strong. So that's why I'm doing more than just one across. I'm doing up, back, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I did exactly what I told you I was going to do. So I up and back, and then see, I did it a little bit from the end. I didn't like try to get so close to the end. I just have a little, can you see my stitching right here? It's right there. And then I have that little much space beyond the stitching. So now I'm going to, what you do is take your little D-ring and just turn your little wristlet fabric around. So you're kind of turning it inside out. It's not really inside out, but you know what I mean. You're turning it the other way. So that sewing you just did is on the inside right there. Excuse me, what happened? Anyway, so then I'm taking my D-ring. I'm going to place it as best I can in between this little piece of fabric that I left here. If there is any way to get it in there. You could make it a little bit farther down if you wanted to try to get it in there a little bit better. But I can do it. I can get it in there, in that little place in between the 2 fabrics that you sewed together. Just hold on, it slipped out on me. Let me get it in there. So I'm going to get it in there. Okay. And again, you can use clips if you need to. but I'm going to get it in there like that, and I'm going to take it over to my sewing machine. See, this is just one loop, so it doesn't, you know, there's nothing to really wash down here. You just want to get your D-ring in that little spot where you sewed your fabric together, in between those two little pieces of fabric at the end. Okay, so that's going to be like that. I'm going to take it back over to my sewing machine, and I'm going to sew under the D-ring right here, back and forth again, like 4 times. But you just want to do it in a way, now you can use clips or whatever if you think you need to, but just put your presser foot on here, but you don't want to put this D-ring under your presser foot. You know what I mean? It's really you can't really sew like that. So just put it under there close enough to be able to sew back and forth, but not have your D-ring under your presser foot. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back, and we'll be done. And I'll show you the finished project. Be right back. Hi guys, okay, I'm back. Let me get my timer going here. But yeah, here it is. I made 2 now. So here's the part I just sewed right across here. That was 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, back and forth, you know, like that. You can see where it is from the D-ring. So yeah, it's just a little, like, this doesn't actually fit over my hand. Well, I guess I could get my hand in there if I wanted to. I don't really have a big hand. Well, I guess I can get it, but I'm not planning on doing that. I just would hold it like this. And the idea for me to use one of these would be just to have it in my purse, and to be able to find it, you know, type of thing. And just, I think it's just really cute and pretty. So, and you can make this out of any different fabric you want. And when you're sewing across here, just like I said, make sure if you need clips, clip it together. I just made sure to keep everything exactly even like that. You know, nothing crooked, like, you know, you don't want to do this or anything, because, you know, have it off kilter, because then everything won't be lined up exactly straight like this. But if you wanted to make this longer in order to actually carry it around on your wrist, you could add, instead of, like I said, I made mine 10 inches, the fabric to begin with. You could add 1 inch or 1.5 inches or 2 inches, whatever you want. I just think this is kind of more of a standard size. You know what I mean? I don't think that a bigger one is much of a standard size. So anyway, I think it's super cute, a super fun project for really anything, gifts. If you do craft sales, this would be super cute at a craft sale to make a bunch of these, and a great way to use up fabric scraps, which I have lots of fabric and I plan on getting it out and making some super cute of, you know, little wristlets like this. Now I've got 2. So fun. I love this. I'm loving this daisy fabric, so I'm going to look through my fabrics and find some more pretty fabrics like this. This one I just picked up at a thrift store, so you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of fabrics at the fabric store, you know, and pay a lot of money for them. Just look around, and in fact I think this one was like it was something like a curtain or something like that. It wasn't actually even fabric, it was just some fabric like a curtain or something. So, you know, be open to just whatever pretty fabric catches your eye, you know. I think so. That's all the tips I have today. I'm going to put these are so cute, but I'm going to probably put one of these or maybe both of these and make some more of my pretty fabrics and have them in my Etsy shop, my Turquoise Dreaming Etsy shop. So yeah, super fun and cute, and something new for me to do and keep me busy, right? Not like I'm not busy enough already. So, but they're just so cute. I just can't wait to make some more of these and see, you know, it's fun to see how they come out, right? You start out with a piece of fabric, this 10 by 3 piece of fabric, and you get this. So fun. So yeah, check out Panda Hall Selected, where I got these, and I have a feeling I'm going to be buying more. So thanks for watching today and having fun with me making these super cute little keychains and everything else. So I'll see you in my next video. Happy crafting.